Hello, this is Manesh Patel with IMTF Trade. Today I want to talk to you about timing. How do I know when something's going to move this week? It's very simple. We're going to look at our volatility system, the VIMTF, and we have this black bar here. It's a proprietary formula. It's named after my kids, called TNT bar. It's a black bar. That's as simple as that. If you have a black bar on the previous week, as you see in this example here for gold futures, then you know there's high probability something can happen this week. All you have to do is look for it to break the low of that bar or the high of that bar, and that's it. So in this scenario here, last week we closed with a TNT black bar, so we knew this was on a list for this week for something that can happen. We don't know if it's going to sit there, go higher or lower. We don't need to. All you have to do is sit there, put an alert below the low of that TNT bar, and alert above the TNT bar. Once it breaks the low of that TNT bar, now this has declared itself to be bearish, and basically you could take this going down on a weekly time frame with a very tight stop to keep your risk low, or you could look for a trading signal on your proprietary system on any time frame. So proof is in action seen on the charts. Let's go for a whole bunch of instruments on the weekly time frame and let's see exactly if this really does work. There's gold. It had a TNT bar last week. It moved down. Here's crude oil. Nothing there at all. Silver. Nothing there last week. There's ZB. Nothing there. Let's go to currencies. Euro USD. Nothing last week. The week before, notice it had a TNT bar here. This one didn't break the low of that bar here, but this week here it did, and that's why basically it was offset by 1 week for timing. Not the ideal scenario, it's a little distortion, but still it worked. Here's Australian USD here. Look at that. Last week it had a TNT. It was on list of instruments to sit there and trade this week because it had a TNT bar last week. New Zealand USD, nothing at all. US yen had a TNT last week. It broke the high and basically declared itself to be bullish. US CAD really didn't have anything there. US Switzy, nothing there at all. Notice 2 weeks ago it had a TNT, didn't break the high or low of that bar. This week it did break it, so this is another one that was offset by 1 week. It's simple. All you're doing is looking for these TNT bars the following week, which is the previous bar, and it tells you exactly what list of instruments this week can move. Here's the pound yen. Had a TNT last week, broke the low. Notice it went lower. Euro yen, nothing there. Switzy yen, nothing. New Zealand yen, nothing. CAD yen, nothing here. Australian yen, boom, there's another one right there. So you got in a couple of instruments already that you know you could trade this week here. Nothing on a Euro New Zealand, Euro New Zealand Switzy, nothing. New Zealand CAD, nothing. Euro Pound, nothing. Euro Yen, Euro Switzy, nothing. Pound CAD, nothing. Pound Australian, boom, another instrument right there. Had a TNT last week. It was on our list, broke the high, declared itself to be bullish. Nothing Australian, New Zealand, Euro Switzy, nothing. CAD Switzy, so you let me choose it. Let's forget that one. Euro CAD, nothing. Euro Australian, nothing. And Australian CAD, nothing at all. That just gives you an idea of a couple of things. The black TNT, which is a proprietary formula named after my kids, basically shows you it's a timing element. And it tells you that something happened on the next bar. All you need to do is keep it simple and look for it to break the low of that bar or the high of the bar, and now it's declared itself being bullish or bearish for that particular bar, and it could actually follow through in the next couple of bars too. So if you want a list of instruments to trade, all you have to do is look for that TNT on the weekend on the weekly time frame, and it tells you exactly what instruments you should be looking at this week to trade. It keeps you focused, keeps you in the scenario of looking for high probability scenarios because we're sitting there looking for timing elements. Remember, this is a volatility based system, so it's looking for volatility to enter those instruments this week on that bar. And you could see proof from the charts, it does work very well. Thank you. If you have any questions, you could email us at info@eiicapital.com. Have a good day.